You shout out Soda TV too?
Show TV shout out.
Okay.
Soda TV. Soda TV, what up?
Okay.
Soda TV, shout out. Hello, welcome to Soda TV.
What's your name? Whatever it is.
Soda TV. It's Soda TV.
Hey, AB, what you got on, AB? What you got on? Put that shit on. Do your dance, AB. Do your dance. Put that shit on. Do your dance, AB. Do your dance. Put that shit on. Do your dance, AB. Do your dance. Put that shit on. Do your dance, AB. Do your dance. Put that shit on.
Welcome back to Soda TV. Yeah, man, it's Mr. Do your dance, AB. What do you say? Put your shit on your dance. Do your dance, AB. Do your dance. And he snapped on that because when it went viral, he went on a tour, a world tour, doing that dance anywhere and everywhere, getting paid off of it. Like, that stuff went, yeah, dude did his thing on that. But unfortunately, today, he is not bringing you another dance. For those who thought y'all was finna get y'all Chris Brown on, I'm sorry. But however, he is bringing y'all a drill. Not in the toolbox, but in the toolbox. You know, man, stop playing. He giving y'all one. Yeah, he bringing it. And, you know, he was attending, prior to that, he was attending Adin Ross's event, and it looked like they were getting along just fine, man. You feel me? You know, I'm being told that this was Adin Ross's event. You know, from what I'm finna show you right now, it appears to be an Adin Ross event before he pulled that Chicago style drill. Check it out.
Hey, wow, you can't take him down. You can't take down AB. I can smile now. You can't take down AB.
I'm scared for you, brother.
God is great.
God is great. Alhamdulillah.
I ain't gonna lie, you look like a badass though.
You know, I get a crack. Liberty City.
Yeah.
Liberty City came out today.
They couldn't get the chain. They couldn't.
Nah, this thing.
They tried to. Yeah, he already knew what it was, but
That's crazy.
thank God, bro.
So they was clearly having fun. Clearly. You know, it must have went completely sour at some point, but what point, you know what I'm saying? Because as you will witness from what you're about to see, AB must have, you know, got into it with this Muslim dude, but over what? You know what? What you gonna get into with a peaceful Muslim? Not saying that I know that dude or I know that he's peaceful, but they practice this way of life. You know, I've never met a Muslim that doesn't at least try to practice that way of life. Let's just be real here. You know, in worst case scenario, like this, in worst case scenarios, they still practice to react more passively. You know, I'm not saying that they let everything go, but they practice this way of life for a reason, man. So it's just like, I don't see what could you have got into with him over that caused you to do that. You know what I'm saying? Like, you and your team, JUMP, the Muslim dude, allegedly, right? And then after that, 80s, one of his homies, I'm sure the whole team was chasing the Muslim, but you see one of his homies in particularly going after the Muslim dude, right? And I guess at this point in time, AD must have been going to get his blicky, right? He get the blicky and then start trying to chase the Muslim dude to the best of his ability. You know, I guess whether he caught up to him or not, which is more than likely not, AB just upped that thing and blew it a minimum of 2 times from what I can hear, right? And, you know, it's just crazy, man. It doesn't seem like he connected at all. In fact, some people are suggesting that he blew in the air. But you're finna hear and see it for yourself. Before I roll the footage, I need you to do your part and go ahead and hit that like button. This lets me get in the algorithm because I've been gone for a couple of days, you know what I'm saying? The algorithm says a couple of days. You know, it pushes my video to the masses of people in the YouTube world, and they can choose to view it. You know what I'm saying? Share this with anybody you can whenever you can. I know a lot of you got jobs, got stuff to do, but I know a lot of you are on Facebook. I can benefit from you posting this on Facebook. So for you to do it, that's all love for me, because you ain't got to do nothing. You know what I'm saying? That's real love. Subscribe to the channel. I would rather you do it now, but if you want to see if I prove it, you know, you can do it at the end. Just in case you forget, I'll remind you at the end. Last but not least, the notification bell will keep you up to date, up to par with everything I drop. And you know it's fire. Now, man, let me get you what y'all came for. Roll it.
Antonio Brown falls down, gets back up and starts kicking the security guard. He's trying to figure out, yo, is he coming with any dudes? So he realizes, okay, the dude is trying to get away. Antonio Brown is separated from his entourage. His entourage follows the Muslim brother, and they start chasing him. This the part of the video you're about to witness the stupidity that got Antonio Brown caught up. So dude is backing up. Dude is trying to get away, okay? He's done fighting. Y'all done jumped him. Y'all done beat him up already, bro. He's good. Now, he held his own, but he's good. Antonio Brown, homie in a green, squares up. He sees dude is backing up and trying to get away. He pursues the dude. Dude is still holding his face and his eye, being backed up by security. Antonio Brown comes out of nowhere, by the way, right? The situation is done. Antonio Brown, right here, comes out of nowhere. Now, watch what's in his hand, people. Watch what's in his hand. Starts pursuing the dude with a gun. We're going to slow it down some more so y'all can really see him with the gun. There's no police stuff, all right? We're just doing the Lord's work, all right? We're doing it. You see right there what's in his hand? He pursues the guy with a firearm. Dude is already out the building, and he's gone.
Walk in. Yo, JB outside. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, shit.
Hey, don't let no one else in the gate. Hey.
In the state of Florida, what AB did was illegal. Of course it was. You know, I gotta say that because that's how it's worded. But I was like, no, Sherlock, it's illegal. So discharging a blick in a public place is considered a first-degree misdemeanor, and it is punishable by 1 year in jail and $1,000 fine. You got me? Exceptions only go for self-defense, law enforcement, and hunting. You know, when you're following the guidelines of hunting, of course. You know what I'm saying? So going on to the next upgraded charge when you're dealing with blowing that blicky. You know, you got the reckless or negligent discharge. You know, this is where you just have no regard for human life and you just wilding. You know, some that's practice. I'm trying to find a word for it. That's practiced oh so often in Chicago, Louisiana, you know, Texas. What's all the top Erder with an M at the beginning rates? Well, anyway, we ain't finna get into that. So you got, of course, the reckless or negligent discharge can be charged as a 3rd-degree felony. Is punishable by 5 years in prison and a $5,000 fine. Hey, why they give you them small little fines like that matter? Like, or the where I'm from in Kankakee, of course, Illinois. Man, you getting the fine you get gonna be so big, you gonna be paying on it for a while. You know what I'm saying? You get you 3 of them. Where I'm from, 3, and you gonna be possibly paying on it your whole life. You know what I'm saying? They give you a $1,000 fine for discharging a blick. What? A person can go in their pocket and get that to you. Like, what's the use of even giving the fine? Like, you can't. The courts can't benefit off no $1,000 for the stuff that they got running. Like, but I guess it's you know, down south is let's just, you know, it's lenient on you know, blicks and blick laws, you know, especially Texas. You know what I'm saying? But with this reckless negligence, additional consequences can be the loss of your firearm rights and a criminal record. You know what I'm saying? For y'all that like to be citizen, have y'all blick rights and ride around with it and be able to not only conceal it, but you know, what they call that? I don't know, man. I'm rusty today, man. But yeah, you get your criminal record, man, dealing with that, man. And you know how y'all civilians hate that word criminal record, you know, because y'all benefit so much from being civilians. But I've had one since I was 16. So, hey, I don't know what it means to have my rights. You know what I'm saying? But man, y'all just saw the video like I did, man. As they say in Baton Rouge, AD was out his top. Out his MFing top doing that, man. Just like the way he was running, like it's a movie. Like he run, but he's running like it's a movie, and like in front of everybody, civilians, possibly camera crew, your security. You putting your feet on security, and then like with no care in the world, get to blowing like you in the hood somewhere. Like you could have tuned that down on so many levels. Like you was turned up to the max, liquor or not. Whatever didn't drive you to do that, you did that because you was set tripping, man. AD was set tripping, man. I know I ain't the only person that's, man, y'all get in the comment section, man. Was he set tripping or not, man? He upped that thing and blew that thing, period. No hesitation. Like, yeah, he was out his top, man. And in your opinion, was AD right? You know what I'm saying? Because, as I said, him and his crew had JUMP ED the dude, right? Lord knows how many, with AD being a big athletic build person and the other dude that was running after the era being a decent build person, I could just imagine what the other people look like. You know what I'm saying? That put hands and feet on that dude. So he's trying to get away and get somewhere to safety. And y'all still coming? What could he have done? What could he have done in that short amount of time that warranted his life to be taken because AD, you was set tripping, and it could have ended that way easily. And imagine if AD was close up on the man and he would have actually ran and caught up exactly to him, or the dude was somewhere right by AD when AD grabbed that blicky. Like, it seemed like the Lord was in that situation. You know what I'm saying? Well, God, that's how I pronounce him. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. Tell me what you think, man, down in the comment section, man. Cause I'm gonna give my little opinion or whatever, man. I don't believe the Muslim God did anything in that short amount of time that warranted him to be unalive. You know what I'm saying? Can't see it, can't believe it. But you guys have your own see in this, and it matters to me. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how many other channels that their viewers opinions, choice of words matter to the person doing the presentation, but y'all matter to me. Please let me know. Do y'all think he was right or wrong, and in what regard? Just give me a scenario of how he could have been right. You know what I'm saying? Clearly, the Muslim dude did or said something wrong. You know what I'm saying? That's just off the bat, because AD did too much for dude not to have done nothing. But again, let me know. Along with that, hit me with that like button. Hit me with that share, on Facebook, or if you could chop it up, put it on whatever, Twitter, Instagram. Those are shorter versions. Subscribe to the channel. Just subscribe to the channel, man. I know that some of you haven't done it by now, but this is the last chance to do it, and I feel like I deserve it. I done gave you that work. Last but not least, notification bell. Keep you notified on everything I drop. And I'm going to take it from the top. This is the realest, the greatest, the illest celebrity news channel on YouTube at this time. It's called The Real Soda TV. As you can see, I am your host, Soda, and I'm out.